Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good day. Greetings and welcome, guys. Good to see you on board. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Appreciate it. Come on. We're having a good time with a PCE. Rat for the news in a few minutes. Let's have a look into. Less than 8 minutes to go, guys. We have two massive rat for the news. We've got that one going around. Here we go. And we are back. Right, let me share with you the giveaways link in the meantime. 225. News in 8 minutes. Oh yeah. Let's just share the presentation. Let's just share the presentation. What do we expect, guys, from Core PCE, which stands for changing the price of goods and services purchased by consumers, excluding food and energy? Let me know more on your forecast. We're looking towards 0.2% and the GDP on 1.5%. We also have a whole lot of the things on Friday from Jackson Hole on Warsh, Chairman Warsh speaking out. So there is a lot happening, and we gotta be prepared. Let's just invite people. Feel free to do the same. All the trading groups that you guys are aware. Discord, Telegram, WhatsApp. Just reach out and invite people. Market sitting on last week's low, finding a choppy mode of support. Nicely delivered. Careful, you can't trade Lucid daily, you cannot trade FundedSeat. 1 minute before and 1 minute after if you have FundedSeat Daily Ultra, Lucid Daily. These accounts cannot be traded. Good day, welcome everyone. So happy to see you. Thank you so much for joining, by the way. Few more minutes to go. Welcome everyone. Daily opening 288. We're having a good time trading two daily Ultra accounts and FundedSeat that are just $2,000 away from being funded. So that's going to be our today's objective. Good morning, good day, buddy. That's going to be today's objective. Pass both accounts, 100% ratio. Trade some of the blue sky evaluations. The 200k static. Trade the Lucid direct accounts. So I think we're gonna have some useful beneficial time. Extremely choppy here for the past couple of hours. Actually, we had an interesting flash sale at the opening with a V-shaped recovery and then a choppiness. That's the name of the game today. Market's been ranging between the daily opening 288 and the last week's low 200. So those are the meaningful points that we care. Good evening, good day. Good to see you. There's about 2 minutes to go for two major news. Yeah. Careful, do not trade your Lucid daily, do not trade your FundedSeat daily ultra. 1 minute before and 1 minute after. So I'll see if there's something to trade and I'll do it on the blue sky. Market is going for the upside of the structure. Oh yeah. Gotta wait it out and chill. Yes, it will become sim funded today. They just have to verify. I did pass 3 times the buffer stage. 3 times. And from 2 situations we got $2,500 payout. So 5 grand. Good morning, buddy. A few more seconds to go. You should be fine today on the account. A few more seconds to go. 20 seconds to go, guys. You certainly don't want to trade Lucid daily, and you certainly don't want to trade FundedSeat daily ultra for another minute. Couple of seconds, and the markets will quickly go wild. Here we go. Let's see what do we have. Nothing spectacular yet. Just a bit of a sell-off. A bit of a sell-off. 0.2% as expected. PCE 0.2% as expected. Nothing big deal on that one, guys. No one is suffering there. 0.2% as expected. And 1.5% as expected on the GDP side. A few more seconds for me to be able to start trading. Not able yet. Now we can start trading. I'm testing out some longs in this candle. Basically, we've got both coming up as expected. Yes, you can trade Blusky during news. Yes, they're paying out since 2022 October, which is the time they have been created. Oh, that's some sell-off there. Probably I'm not the happiest with that one. Oh, not the happiest to see this one so deep. Yet it's grabbing liquidity. I'm wondering about the force of rushing it back. I am wondering and questioning and not going to be aggressive on this one at all. Just wondering and questioning, which is kind of enough. Ooh. Wondering if this 5-minute candle can give us, can print us a significant rejection. I am questioning and wondering. Good morning, good day, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Make sure to like the video and get ready for the giveaways. We're landing a ton of giveaways today. $225,000 in prop firm accounts. You have to like the video, sign up the form, be subscribed, and get ready. We're doing the giveaways randomly during the stream. This is the place I'm testing out a bit of a DCA. Yeah, I'm testing out a bit of a DCA for a lovely green candle. Otherwise, I'll get out. Beautiful. Rush it back, buddy. Rush it back. Otherwise, I'm going to get out here. I'll take the loss there. I'll take the loss there. Take profit a little bit higher. It's pretty weak so far. Oh my gosh. Probably I'm going to cut a part of it. Probably I'm going to cut a part of it. Yeah, I've cut a part of it. 725. No longer going to work with that stop loss. We have cut a lot of it. And we're watching right now. It is weak so far. There are still 30 seconds to go out of this candle, which could be promising. Which could be promising at some point. 20 seconds to go. The 185 used to be quite of a strong. Look at that. Today's low, 29,096. Yet there is massive inefficiency in this candle, which will not remain untouched and unhandled. Watching it. Not really promising. Not really promising. I'm just wondering about a place I could DC a little more and reduce my losses by DCing out higher and lowering the entry, which is a good technique. But we need a pretty strong structure. We haven't got the expected pump. Yeah, this is not really anything to worry on in terms of how bearish. Easily recoverable. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Haha. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Adding a little bit here, in case it holds and runs, we'll have the ability to work around the clock. We'll have the ability. Right. Time to see some strength in this candle. Good morning, good day. Welcome, everyone. Come on. Wondering if we can cross that 70s. FundedSeat, yeah. Much better FundedSeat. We've been working with FundedSeat for a while already. And I have around more than 15 grand requested from FundedSeat, all paid fine in a few hours. For example, last Friday, you can check the stream, the live stream of the last Friday from 21st of August. You can check the live stream of that, how we cashed out $8,800 from a single account, the Daily Ultra, the 100K, which is no consistency, no target, and no cap. $8,800 cashed out on stream last Friday on 21st. You can see that on my channel. I'm not really enjoying the slowness behind this move and the way my entry is located, so probably, oh my gosh. 5 seconds ago we were down $200, now it's down 1,400 in matter of seconds, guys. This is nuts. Look at that. Fully getting bought up, but it's still, it's not what I need. It's not what I need here. It's not what I need. Elite futures, nah. FundedNext is a huge company, yeah, but I think we have much better products. For example, Lucid is the best space, is by far the best in the space. FirmFOMC, we had some of the community members having issues with FirmFOMC. We're not trading there. Nor FundedNext. We're trading Lucid, by far the best. We're trading FundedSeat, Blusky, we're trading Tap 1 futures, we're trading Savius. Yeah, really weak. Not looking bad for a push here. Not looking bad for a push here, guys. We just have to connect this green candle that finished with a back-to-back movement. Come on. With a back-to-back movement. We don't need price action going below 155. Sorry, 165. Yeah, 165. I don't want to see this below 165. The entry is not good that I have. I mean, it's not the best entry. We can still make money with this, but it's not the best entry. Look at that. I have to sell partially, guys. I have to sell partially because I'm a little oversized. Yeah. So we secured $300 of the red P&L that we've been going through. Eliminated 300 bucks. Good morning, good day. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Appreciate it. Feel free to invite your friends, all the trading community, all the people. Feel free to have them onboarded. Our first giveaway starts soon. I'm being careful and cautious here. Look at the move, guys. Look at that 1 minute candle. As long as it's not going to disappear, we've got a promising point. Yeah, there's people trading my funded futures. I'm not trading there, but there's people doing that. 178. If this is not capable in the near term, short term, very short term of a movement, we're going to undercut this structure and grab the liquidity that's hiding here. But a lot of the people longing here go stop loss below this, right? So their stop losses are located there. So that's going to be a perfect point to attack them. A perfect spot to attack them. As it happens, as you can see. As you can see it happening. Yeah, the 5 minute is here, putting up some of the rejections on the wicks. Pretty upside. Certainly not a disaster. Forget about it. Certainly not a disaster. It looks like we're waiting for something before the energy is released for the upside. We're waiting for something. That's my feeling. First giveaway is going to be done soon, guys. Make sure you get ready. Interesting candle, but I'm not gonna DC at all. We're sufficiently exposed. I want to see the next one coming up green, giving me a decent chance somehow to sneak out of this trade, break even or anything similar to that, and take the realized loss we have without an issue. We have to reorganize. Yeah, the opening is going to be heavy. The opening is going to be heavy. This is nothing right now. If we go by the golden pocket from today's low, and we utilize basically the daily opening, or even slightly below, there is... Now we could actually go today's high, working around the... Yeah. Not the most exciting movement. The reverse form of the golden pocket is also possibly lost. I mean, the 5-minute is about to close inside, and all the wicks below is not a bad sign overall. You see, they're building liquidity, guys, and they're building it both ways. So this kind of situations are really difficult to trade because the predictability of the very first movement is decreasing. The very first movement will always be in a place where we have most of the liquidity to be grabbed, right? To be swept. So at the moment it happens, we don't know that. We don't exactly know. Our job is to make sure that we're not going to get trapped in the situations with a sizing that we don't like, with a situation with an entry that we don't like and we're not comfortable with, which is why I'm going to get out of this at a blink of an eye very soon. It's not a good entry for this structure. This should have been a lot easier for me to grab along there. But this is the top of the range structure. My entry is the top of the range structure. You know, at the same time, I could be just 10 seconds away of break even. Like, look at that. I'm selling here, guys. Yeah, I'm break even. I sold it. We accepted 427 loss. But this trade was down at some point more than $2,000. Somehow we managed to DCA in, DCA out, and hold around the corner. Good morning, good day. It is building liquidity both sides. So whenever this kind of moments are happening, the predictability rate is lower. Of the very first movement. You can handle these movements and this kind of price action models by dealing with a low sizing. So the initial move would not affect you at all. On top of that, you could actually DCA. So you, in other words, with partial entries, you can deal with this kind of situations with having and running partial entries. Yeah. Look at that. Today's low is just 60 points away. Easy peasy thing to attack it. And there's nothing wild behind that. I can tell you. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, good morning, Purple. Good morning, everyone. Great to have you on board. Yeah. Scammy price action with a lot of difficulties of recognition and reading. And there is more on the guessing side here. The more it does like this, the more we gotta stay away. Currently, flat is our position. Let me open up Quant Tower. And be ready for the moment we might have to touch the wheel. You see, it's going. Good morning, good day. Kador, yes, you can use the code. You're going to get maximum discount at any point on any product for you, available for you. Yes. At the checkout, yes. We bankroll, exactly, Edson. I'm looking forward. This is our trading today, down 427, but there was an unrealized loss of more than 2,000 here. So, yeah, instead of TPT, we're doing Lucid, which is far quicker, far quicker. And even FundedSeat is quicker right now. Yeah. Plus, it's not 80 to 20, it's 90 to 10 on Lucid. Attention, please. It's a big difference. You can find our Discord here, and you can see me in the chat. You can see me in the chat writing. And by the way, for those of you that would like to see our indicators, they're all listed in our Discord. On the top left corner, My Indicators tab, with the links with everything included. So you can certainly go about it. I'm still waiting, guys. I'm still waiting. Usually we're not sleeping that much on this. I'm shorting a little bit. Yeah, shorting a little bit on this candle. Testing out a short. Nothing heavy. Just running for the continuation. Just running and cheering for the continuation. $9 a.m. soon. Yeah. Might have to get out of this short. Yeah, I sold partially. $9 a.m. all goes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Adding a little more to this in case we are having some strength. Yeah. I'm increasing my exposure. Let's see. We're gonna find it out. Increase my position here. Good morning, welcome guys. Few seconds to go for the flat opening. I'll have my target around 121. Let's see. For the 9 a.m. all goes. What do we get? Come on, push, buddy. Not that way, the other side. If it goes ugly, I'm gonna cut it away. We gotta... I've added a little more to this. Look, I only need 2,000 bucks and I get this one funded, guys. Come on, 125 for my target. Drop it. 125 needed for my target. Drop it. Drop it. Cliff, buddy. That's a blink of an eye there. Oh, it's not coming. Yet. Good morning, good day, guys. Thank you for showing up. Look at that. Look at that. It's cooking. It is cooking nicely. 125, you wanna press the button. It is going to be full target for us, and we're gonna pass this daily ultra. Ah, damn. Damn bulls. The thing is, I don't want to let this one for a runner. Which means I'm gonna cut it. Yeah. I'm cutting it here, guys. I'm cutting it there. Yeah. I'm cutting it there, guys. Yeah, we had to cut it. Unfortunately, this is a really problematic price action for the moment for me. Having a hard time dealing with it. Unless you sleep on your trades. But we're down 2,135. We were down more than 2,135 earlier. They were just not realized. And I was leaving that trade open. At this time, I'm cutting it. Why is it so? Well, simply, we got into the 9 a.m. and things could change in a radical way, right? So the previous price action model could disappear, starting with the 9 a.m. mark. That's why. That's one of the major risks. What does it mean? Well, it means that they could do this, and then I'm losing my account if that happens. So that's why. It's one major element which is no longer keeping the things the same. As for the previous. Yesterday we had 600 left and we made 10,000. Yep. Now we have 1,800 left and we're going to try to recover this. It's not only stuck, it also sucks. Yeah. Not sitting in the best shape here. There's nothing promising and nothing happening. It's not even a slow bleeding, right? It's none of that. It is just a perfect moment of staying out. Perfect moment of staying out and practicing. Yeah, we got Nvidia. We got Nvidia. Markets will be heavy. I think it's going to be choppy, but not between 20-30 points or 10-15 points like we're doing right now. 20 points. We're not going to have that range for the New York session. Yeah, I do expect some unknown moments to take place, like we're trading right now. They're unknown. If you long it, at a time you kind of see momentum. All the supplies have been working really, really well. All the supplies have been working really well so far. So in a few minutes, it's time to do the first giveaway. Make sure to complete the form, like the video, be subscribed, and join our Discord. Failing to comply is not going to drop you the account. Well, first of all, we have to reclaim the last week's low, which has been a really good demand place. But at the same time, the daily opening 288 is very close to this price action model we're running here and today's high. I think we can push today's high to the weekly opening 392, so another 90 points. In a scenario of bullishness, we could do that. In a scenario of bullishness. It's been really slow. Yeah, nothing but chop fast for sure, throughout the whole day. Yeah, even during this chop fast, we had some trending going around. Way better than what we see for the moment. Way better. Look at the 1 minute situations. I'm testing out a little long here. Yeah. Testing out a little long here, and we'll be getting out basically in the upper part of the structure. As long as they're not going to cliff it the very moment I am longing this model of price action. So the very moment I got into this model of price action, they're running it below. Watch out. Watch out for the signs. The entry is exactly on the demand. Yeah, this is the very first time things are failing on me. We have $1,000 of drawdown left here. Wow. Oh. Me too. Works until no longer works. That was the case here with the long. All those bounces on all those levels. It's not coming. Incredible. Market opens in about 20 minutes, but this has not been inspired. There is a form of downtrend here in this little channel, choppy channel, but certainly not ultimately ranging. Look at that. It is not ultimately ranging. You want to see the highs. Lows are getting pressured. Yeah, for the first time we might have a double flat low instead of a lower low, which was the case between these two. The third one should have been like this, right? Something like that. And then you keep up basically the pattern. Let's see if we can do a double flat low. That would be interesting. Come on. This is an interesting initial. Beautiful, beautiful for the moment. I'm out here. Lovely. Lovely, guys. We secured a pattern. Oh, and we're gonna run some celebration for that and do the first giveaway. Come on, guys. We gotta do some celebration for that. It is what? $500? Yeah. Boom. That's good money. That's good money at the end of the day. These are some heavy waters we must be swimming around. A profit is a profit. 500 bucks here is great. We just have to rush as far as possible from the max loss, and these are accounts that only need $2,000 to have them passed. So yeah, let's do the first giveaway, guys. We're gonna have the wheel. Remember, you have to like the video, be subscribed, and join our Discord. If you fail, you will not receive the account. That's really simple. You certainly don't want to fail on that. $50K Lucid Flex for the first one, and for the second one, $50K Blue Sky. That's all the giveaways. In the first one, in the first giveaway, we're gonna have more coming up. Yeah, that's right. So let me tell you the stats. There is 195 watching and 130 likes, which means 65 people will not receive if winning, because they failed to comply with the rules. 65 will not receive it. The first one is the 50,000 Flex, and the second one is the Blue Sky. I'll give you another 5 seconds to go. That's the form. Alright, guys, so you gotta guess the number, a single guess per person. Yeah, we share the codes based on the wheel and the race. People have to win. So watch out for the numbers. 00, 22, 55, and a single 7, and a single number 8. Those are the numbers. You can start right now, a single choice per person. Come on, let's go, guys. Best of luck, everyone. 00, 22, 55, single 7, and 8. You can go. Let me know your best choice. Come on. Let me know your best choice for 50,000 Lucid Flex and 50,000 Blue Sky. This is the first round of giveaways. We're going to run more on the stream today, randomly. But there are still 50 people that will not receive. And it's going to be so useless crying. Okay, stop right there. No more guesses. It's over. No more. We'll shuffle and have a good run. I think that's going to be the 0. What do you guys think about that 0 between number 2 and 5? On the yellow. Yeah. I think it's the 0. Congratulations for the winners. Congratulations. Only 35. Look at that. "30 seconds competition time." Running the ducks for you guys. As I said, the best ranked 50,000 Lucid Flex. The second ranked 50,000 Blusky. Roni, big salami. Are you taking the Lucid? Oh, yes. An ALR. Good job. Good job, guys. Time to find out if you filled up the form. Did you? Roni, have you signed up the giveaway? Yes, congratulations on your Lucid Flex, buddy. Congratulations. Look at that. ALR. Did you fill out the form? Oh, you didn't. You haven't signed up the giveaway, buddy. You have missed your 50,000 Blusky for not signing up. Look at that, guys. What was that? Rack shit. Rack shit, did you fill up? Rack shit Babu? Yes, congratulations. You'll get the 50,000 Blusky. Oh, yeah. Congratulations, buddy. You'll get the Blusky. And we continue trading. Congratulations. This is where we are, guys, with the price section. So we had a nice exit on that one. And now the market opens soon. We still have the 5-minute algo. Yeah, the 5-minute algo. We're also going to trade our... We've got 2 Lucid daily funded, 2 of them. Three, actually. 3 Lucid daily funded and the 2 big belly. No third. This one is just $1,000 away from the max loss. It's a funded Lucid daily 150k, so we're going to try to recover this. The other one is where we cashed out yesterday 1,800. Actually, I just pressed the cash out today. Running some longs here, guys, on my FundedSeat. You know what, temporary bouncing for 500 bucks scalp, couple of points, is all I request. You want to buy the 150,000 account, which should you buy? Well, from Lucid, for example, Lucid Flex is a great option, is always a great option, Parvin. And you can test some Lucid Daily as well. Yeah, but I suggest you to mix between Lucid Flex and Lucid Daily. Run up a mix between the two. Greetings, welcome everyone. Welcome guys. Happy to have you onboarded. Honestly. We might be nice here for a little profit. Keep it going. We have the 5-minute algo in a few seconds. Volatility will increase. What a nasty slow price action. Might have to get out. Let's see, what do we... I mean, from the algo, I could actually expect more. That's why I'm increasing my target, something around that one. If I'm risking with this position, sitting on the algo opening, let's just have a little higher target. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm selling partially here. I'm fully out. Yeah, we made money. We made $700. Congratulations for that one, guys. $700 profit. The whole thing has been denied, but we've secured 700 profit. That's the way the algos are working. So we're just down 1,000 here today. Gotta chill out a little. Gotta chill out a little. We make great money under these difficult conditions. Yeah, if intraday is difficult, Parvin, then you can consider the Lucid Flex and the Lucid Pro, where you have end of the day. Or if you want end of the day with on-cap, then FundedSeat Daily Ultra, but they don't have 150k, they have 100k highest accounts. Yeah. That was not easy, I can tell you. That was not easy. 3 minutes to go and the market opens. We're getting stock right below the golden pocket here, which I don't think is going to happen forever. Yet I am happy we have recovered about 1,200 here. How many people pass intraday and get funded? It's end of the day in the evaluation stage. End of the day. What's up, Fred? Well, we didn't have the best start today. It was about 2,200 down and recovered since that. We had 2 giveaways, 2 accounts, but we're going to do more. I mean, trying to build back. Yeah, we had a lot of situations sitting out. The price action is hectic today. Yeah, so they passed the evaluation. It's end of the day. It's normal. The problem is in the funded stage, first couple of days or first couple of trades, you have to watch my video talking about trailing, guys. You have to watch my video. I'm explaining there how to pass it and increase your chances. The last video I posted is exactly about this. It is supposed to help you on passing the accounts. So check that video and brainstorm about it. Well, you guys saw me yesterday making 10,000 bucks, and the majority of that was basically anything. 8,000 was done under intraday conditions. 8,000 bucks was done under intraday conditions yesterday, because the account was only $600 away from the max loss. So we had to earn all the money back to the original balance plus the buffer, which is the place your drawdown becomes static. We don't take in pure programming. You want to keep your advertising outside of those places. We're not having a good time with these things. I disagree with that one. You've been trying to post this thing for a while. Five seconds to go, guys, and the market opens. I'm gonna ring the bell right now. Here we are. Hopefully we get something better. Best of luck, everyone. Come on. It's a decent initial move. Decent initial move. I haven't longed it. I haven't touched it on any of my accounts. Have not touched this one yet. Oh. It is nicely recovering, and I'm glad of that. I am glad it is nicely putting up for a recovery. If this movement is sustainable, then the price action is going to cross today's high above 300s. Watch out for my words. I am not joking. If this is the sustainable movement, if this is the reason why we have been choppy for the last couple of hours, then now it is the time to shake that liquidity out and cross today's high. Cross 309, take me up to 310, overcut that level, and then we see what we can do from there. Yeah, we've ringed the bell. Kim, you want to click the live button to be fully caught up. You got to be about 5 to 6 seconds away from the real live. I'm still testing a little long here of 10 contracts, but not more. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm going to secure some of the profits as we go a little bit higher. Here, for example. Yeah. We've secured some of that. We have secured some of that. Look at that. Ha ha ha. Just like we talked about, guys. Just like we talked about all the way back to daily opening. Close to today's high. How likely is this price action to come back to this original levels without crossing today's highs first? Waiting for the flush, which might not come. If you want to see a flush downside, might not be discoverable. Could be a pretty strong single directional price action for the next good minutes. The market's already had a lot of choppiness going on for the last couple of hours and actually throughout the whole day. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Appreciate it. I'm still thinking about the upside. Yeah, I'm relonging this. 10 contracts. Beautiful so far. 15. We also made 233 on my Lucid daily. Come on. Push. 233 on my Lucid daily. We were only 1,000 bucks away from the max loss. I got in a little long here with a take profit a bit higher for a $500 mark. Let's go, guys. Target hit, 721, beautiful. 721 profit. What about here? We haven't touched our targets. Damn, for this side. Damn, you silly little price action. You can't handle Quantower and Volumetric at the same time under these conditions. I'm getting out of my trade in Quantower, but I don't have time to get out on Volumetrica. So you made money, Randa Paul. Look at that. And now we're having a loss. The same trade we made money on the other side. Damn, this is so freaking bad. We should have been securing profits. Just like the other. There is a risk for this whole thing to come back. Wow. Damn, look at that. 721. So we almost doubled the max loss. We had 1,000 bucks only here. We almost double this. Yeah, I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it from my FundedSeat. And I'm shorting on my Lucid daily. Probably I'm going to short it over here as well. Yeah. I've shorted in my FundedSeat too. This might... Yeah. 188 for my target, 1,600 bucks. 188 for my target. It looks great for the moment. Wow. That's quite of a strong move. Did not expect that from this kind of candle. Yeah, it's gone. The Lucid daily is gone. Probably the FundedSeat too is $300 away. The Lucid daily that only had 1,000 bucks drawdown left is game over. And this is also $300 away. That daily opening, guys. Don't tell me we're not running for the daily opening and today's high simultaneously. Don't tell me that. I won't believe you. I'm relonging this here for this account. Reject and go for beautiful. Oh, that's going to be a very important $500, $600. And what if we can take that today's high, 309? I'm going to go for 308. Come on, buddy. That's going to be... This is just $300 away from the max loss. 300. If it holds here, we're going to nicely run it up. Hold here, buddy. Do not disappoint. It's not the time to disappoint. You want to hold here. This is just $300 away from the max loss. I could double my max loss by getting out at this very moment and then reorganize. That's one way to look at the things. Or I could put myself in a very, very good situation by having 2,000 profit with that upside move. I'm going to risk because we have another account, which is sitting in a good situation as well, just 2,000 bucks away from being funded. Yeah, we lost it. It didn't work. The chop fest is out here in a massive, massive scammy mode. That massive green candle plus the next that has a hammer, right? The hammer candle is a great signal of momentum. Momentum that shouldn't die like that. So, continuing with the other one, hope to have at least one funded out of this too. And I think we have a pretty good chance. Have a look into today's high. Is exactly what I preach for this nasty price action. Today's high, 310. Eventually is going to go there. Yeah, I'm getting wiped out. Midterm. Damn. Lows are keeping higher, putting the pressure for this. Testing a bit of along here, guys. Yeah. $309. 2,000 bucks will be very close to that. I'm adding to this a little bit. You know. Shorts piling up. $292 is what I need for my target. And it's not coming. The pattern is still here, smashing me. Added a bit to this. 276 is what we need, guys, for the full target. Have a look into that. The next candle might be the name of the game if the momentum continues. Come on, guys. 276. Look at that. And we get it funded. Push, baby. Push. 276. Part of the supply. Not requesting a breakout. Not desiring anything wild. 276. We've DCA'd in the previous wick a lot. So our target is no longer 309 but 276. And the target has been hit, guys. 2,000 bucks. We got this funded. There you go. We got this. Sitting 106,117. Oh my gosh. There you go. Celebration time. We might have to lose 15 bucks here to have the consistency. Right. I'll lose 15 bucks. Who cares? But we got this one right, guys. That is the business. That is the business. Wow. Let me see my dashboard. Do I have to lose something? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, look at the 3 days is what we managed to do. That's the net P&L, guys. So we're back on daily payouts, no consistency, no cap. This model we cashed out in a single day of 8,800 last week. We just managed to do a new high under today's high and keep up the pressure. Look at that. Today's high has been grabbed. So what's next? We have a fresh Lucid daily funded that we gotta trade. And we're sitting on intraday in this particular part. It's not easy longing this one, guys. But I am happy. I am happy for the target we hit. We're gonna get the email. Ha ha ha. It's dangerous right now because we've overcut today's high. And things might go dirty. So you want to chill out. Chill out. If you're still thinking about the longs that you want to consider yesterday's high, certainly higher than the weekly opening 425. That's something I would consider for a good target. I gotta see if we're fine with the consistency or we might have to do some extra money. Let me look into my dashboard of FundedSeat for this specific account. Dashboard. Do we have to do some other Few dollars. Yes. No, it's all good. So we just have to wait. And they'll make it funded. Haha. Happy about that one, guys. So happy. Congratulations, Stereo. Exactly. Sorry to hear that, Duck Waffles. You need a sniper entry. Yeah. You need quite a few points. Go for it, buddy. We have some instant funding bolt here for FundedSeat, but I do have some Blusky fresh static evaluations, 2 of them, which I would like to trade, including the Lucid daily funded stage. Really happy about this performance, I can tell you. It is so relaxing. Because that was a fight. That was a fight, wasn't it? This is an interesting level. I'm testing 2 contracts, so watch out. We're running on intra-trailing. We're running on trailing, guys. Previous top here could give us a few points. Otherwise, we can nicely cut. Nicely cutting otherwise. No bueno. Was it a good week? Happy to hear that. A little early on the long. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Come on, come on. This is trailing. I don't want to lose drawdown by having the price section going up and not monetizing. I'm out here. Beautiful. We got to get out on the way up. 713. 713 profit, guys. We're going to do some nice celebration for that. 713 is great money in the first trade of the Lucid Daily Funded stage. Yeah. This is good money. Just gotta be slow on that. So make sure to join our Discord community, guys, for those of you that are fresh. Thank you. Have a look into this one, chat. Getting rejected on the daily opening, but there's so much money above today's high. So much money here. Yeah. And there is inefficiency in this 5-minute candles we have. Are they gonna sleep like that? What do you guys think about? Anything below 400s? Shouldn't we attack from 287 all the way to 392? Shouldn't we attack that? Should we allow it? For dirty games? I wish we don't. It's running back. Look at this. I just want to show you something, right? So all this liquidity that I haven't circled here, you see on the left side, the 5-minute candles are having some nasty imbalanced price action there. If we're having momentum here, this can go all the way up to 400 and even higher. Touched that yesterday's high, 425. Good job, Maddie, for controlling the situation. That's a great positive part. We all know how important it is to control these moments of getting pissed off. Oh. Mikhail, market. You gotta keep it controlled. Congratulations, Edson. Congratulations on that one. Yeah, one of the good ways of doing business is when the price action is certainly not our bread and butter, right? When it's not our bread and butter, we don't have a good screening on that, we don't have a good understanding, we can lower the daily max loss limit. We can lower than what we usually have. Or we can totally step out. I mean, experiencing the price action during that day might be beneficial, but could cost you part of the learning curve. Could cost you. So why not costing you less? Costing you less. If it's the case of costing you. If that's the case to happen. Might not be the case, but you still want to control the situation during that day, so you can always play with these things. He's making a new high, and it's enjoying the encircled level. We have two massive imbalance candle on the 5-minute. Not coming in from today, they do come in from yesterday. And they're sitting around all the way up to 390s. Yep. Nah, congratulations. Certainly. Look at that. Denials could be all the way. I'll be right back in 2 minutes, guys. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. It's hard to trade this. Back in 2 minutes. We have the flat hourly algo soup. We're back, guys. We're back. What have you done here? Slowly grinding without anything spectacular, right? Just relonging all these little bottoms here. You know I'm not in a rush. Certainly not in a rush. Doing anything wild here, nah. I'm just gonna keep it steady. Keep it steady. Steady and happy for 713 we've made here. We're gonna get our first payout today from a Lucid Daily 1,800. The one we made yesterday, guys, $10,000. So it's a hell of a journey. Making 10 grand in a day, being 600 bucks away from the max loss. Recovering by making 10 grand and having the ability to cash out this value as the maximum because it's over the buffer is an amazing feeling. Really good one. Take a look at this particular part. It is today's high. Yep. And we have an engulfing 5-minute candle. Close out. Might be a temporary. I think we're gonna see slowness dominating today, the field. Slowness. Which essentially is great because it's not really generating an outcome of emotions that high as quick price action model. For example, I'm longing here on my Lucid. 2 contracts we're longing here. Yeah, if this is holding, it's good for a scalp. If it continues laddering, I will be soon DCAing and then have an option of getting out. But I still have a bullet here. The big belly accounts are here. I'm holding them funded for the moment. 446. 436. It's time for me to trade Lucid Daily. Lovely movement, about to hit a target. There you go, guys, 1,141 totally. There you go, that's the master scalping. Master scalping, master 101. Look at that red candle. You need to know your exits. If you don't, there's no money to be made without knowing your exits. Boom, 1,141. You know what happens? We made $500 here in this one, and it's a trailing. It's a funded Lucid Daily. If there was no exit from me at that level, that whole 500 would have been lost. And not just the profit, but also the drawdown. Right? You clearly see what happened. And you can clearly understand how the drawdown would have disappeared. It's such a great feeling. We're touching daily opening from the upside. So we might be onto something. Daily opening from the upside. Yeah, I don't like this 1 minute candles from the way they're looking. 5 minute there. Friday is going to be a hell of a day with Jackson Hole. Caps off, buddy. Shubham, caps off. Who told you I don't trade? Who told you that lie? You're gonna get a timeout. Are we gonna do that, Matty? No, he is getting timed out. He needs to learn some manners. Timeout, game over. Oh, we got a ton of them, Kirang. We got a ton of them. One of the recent ones that have been, not really a recent, but quite nicely dominating on the retail markets on the lower end, the AMP futures, right? Where you can enter with lower amounts of money. AMP. I'm not trading ICT. No, no. I'm a momentum trader. Trader Swiss. I'm testing out along here, guys. And obviously, I'm running on 6 minis. Quite hot, right? Quite hot. Damn freaking liquidity, they're smashing on me. Oh. That's a big one, big boy. You were not supposed to dive deep like that. Damn silly. Oh my gosh. Yes, they give you Quantar or an AMP. I have a financial jurisdiction on an island, so I'm having a good time. But certainly not with this trade. That was a silly liquidity grab. Sweeped out. Damn. I'm not gonna touch this, but the max loss is $2,000 away. Keep up the good work, Nasdaq. You've been firing some extra liquidity here, but that doesn't mean our bouncing idea from here is no longer valid. I should have DC'd down the road 230s, 238, 240s. I could have DC'd there. I wanted to do it, but by doing that, I would actually have risked the account. I can do it on this retest. Give me something here and stop being nasty, Nasdaq. 8 contracts, risky. Obviously risky. Oh, the trend is the trend is the other way around. This is a hard one. Might have to get out and take the loss and then see how we can tweak this. But this, yeah, it's a daily stop loss limit, 2,700. Damn daily stop loss limit, 2,700. Look at that. And it will recover. Just watch out. It will recover from here and put me on profit. Guess what? That is the name of the game. They're doing with me. Daily loss limit. It's not a hard breach. It's a soft one. I'm not a big fan. We just touched a daily VWAP here, so I'm longing my blue sky. Excuse me, but I'm longing my blue sky. Fresh evaluation. Just as I said, it will bounce. Pure programming, keep up with the advertising in a different place, buddy. Haven't tried my funded futures yet because I have a financial jurisdiction limitation there. Look at that. It reversed. It reversed. That's why we're making money on this one. Because it reversed. That's why we're making money here. Because it reversed. You guys can perfectly see that. Look at that. And I'm out here. $858. That was exactly the last spot, guys, with a daily loss limit on that account. The whole thing would have reversed. 858 profit on my Blue Sky. Lovely. We're gonna run some fireworks. Damn silly. What a situation they managed to do on my end. Ah. So I'm pretty happy about the 858. It's also additional drawdown because it's static for the Blue Sky. Here's the link, guys, for those of you that would like to sign up for the Blue Sky accounts. We're trading the Propel 200k static drawdown, which means the drawdown is never following and moving, and that's a great thing. Right, so if you're making, like we did here, 858, your drawdown is no longer 2,000, it's 2,858. And that's happening even tomorrow. If you have end of the day drawdown, then it would no longer count towards your drawdown, just towards your profit. I'm gonna have some of the longs running around here. Watch out, guys. I'm targeting anything between 213, 215, 16. Yes, 50% discount on Blue Sky for the first time client. First time. And only for one of their account. Yes. Which has activation fee. So if you sign up the link and your first time client, your very first account is that promo. Your very first account. But then promotions are changing. Order was not filled. And I'm waiting. You know, I'm targeting the wicks we've got here on the left side. Can we get it? I'm just questioning, guys. Or do I have to go market order? Yeah, let me go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not today. We're gonna long the other ones too. We're gonna long the other evaluation too. There you go. We have fully longed it. And this one as well, a little bit earlier. Dang. Yeah, well, however, you have quite a full limitation in terms of the sizing. You can't really do big sizing. You can do 20 micros. I'm on the 1 minute, yes. This just went to the weekly VWAP here, guys, and last week's low. So we have a really good combination. We have a really good combination here for a market bouncing. Last week's low and weekly VWAP. Looking smooth. Smooth down the river. This is great. Poker face. What's down the river? The next 5 minutes has to be nice. Ah, but that's a big retracement, folks. Damn. They just denied a lovely rejection out there. We still have to pay attention to this. They're lowballing. I'm not seeing that much, guys. Unfortunately. The other one is not looking good. We crossed a meaningful level here. And this might come all the way back to the starting point, 174. Damn. Today's opening, 288. It has been taken already. You might be talking about today's low or yesterday's low. You can't be happy about this price section. I can tell you. They should be doing better. I've got it long on my big belly accounts right there. But this is heavily bleeding. We lost an evaluation on Blue Sky. This one is remaining. This is wild, basically, yep. In the current conditions, smashing through the daily opening with no reaction. Daily VWAP, 200 EMA, the old go. Weekly VWAP, last week's low, nothing reacted, guys. Nothing. Yeah, we got smashed here on Blue Sky. Evaluations got smashed. But the good part today is requested 1,800 from yesterday's performance on Lucid Daily. On that Lucid Daily funded, right? We made 10 grand yesterday. Then we passed FundedSeat Daily Ultra. And that's kind of everything. We were $1,000 away on a Lucid daily evaluation funded, and we lost it. And we touched a stop loss limit on a funded of 2,800. So not the best day for my Lucid trading. We have the big belly accounts longed here. That's right. It has worked the best basically for 160s. You know, FundedSeat worked best today. I can see that. Yeah, probably have to leave this one open for the next hours, and the price section is going to go all the way back. So daily opening 288. If it runs 288, we're going to make 20,000 bucks. Not bad. However, it is time basically to... You know, great business was last week. We passed 5 evaluations of Lucid Daily on copy trading. It's time for the giveaway. It's time for the giveaway. It's time for the giveaway, guys. That's about a thing. Yeah. Yeah, we have 8,800 on Friday, plus 3,000 from a Lucid Flex, and 1,800 this week. That's what we cashed out. Badger is here. Watch out, guys. We're doing a 50,000 Elite daily, 25,000 FundedSeat Flex, 50,000 YREM. Taking back a little, yeah. The good part is way less than what we cashed out recently. So those are the 3 accounts we're sharing in this one. How to participate in the giveaway. You got to fill up the form. Sign up. Sign up the form. Like the video. Yeah, only fill once a day. Be subscribed and join my Discord. These are all the things you gotta do. You don't have to do the form again. If you have signed up earlier, it's just once a day. But you have a form for every day. For every session of giveaways. once per day. So watch out for the numbers. We're gonna do 222 and 777 and a single number 8. You can start right now. 222, 777 and a single number 8. Let me know your best choice. Worry. Maybe. We're gonna stop right there. No more guesses, it's over. Best of luck, everyone. Surely has to be 7. We've got 777. It's not gonna be number 2. I can tell you. Might sit on that blue 7. On that blue 7, guys. Your lucky 7 is there. It's fully secured. Congratulations for the lucky 7. Good job. Good job for the lucky 7. I am picking up the race. 95 winners. A minute competition time. You can start right there. Best of luck, guys. Come on. Jump. We're doing the sack race, guys. We're doing the sack race. And you gotta be top 3. You gotta be here. You gotta be there. Time to speed up, ladies and gentlemen. Enrico. Oh, you have staff. Purple Ninja. So who's gonna make it? Top 3. Dom. CFTP. Congratulations, buddy. Trish Trade, NQ, and ELO. Oh, there you go. Congratulations. Look at that. Congratulations for the good run. We're gonna see, did you fill out the form, Dom? For a tap on futures elite daily, Dom CSCP, yes. Good job. Trish Trader. For a 25,000 funded seat flex, congratulations. And ELO. Are you here for 50,000 YRM? Yes, you do. Good job. Good job, everyone. Oh, look at that move. That's beautiful. Let me show you something. We're $10,000 profit on each of my big belly accounts. So that's the name of the game. We're back in profits. We're going to leave this one for a good runner. I told you, I got my target on daily opening for this move, 20 grand. We'll keep in touch, guys, over the Discord. Have a beautiful day. And that's the way it works. Meet you tomorrow.